Everyone, so welcome to another video of Dynamics 365 Business Central. So before going to video, I would like to invite you all to my YouTube channel if you are looking for Dynamics Business Central videos, as well as if you are, want to learn about the ERP modules. So you can come to my YouTube channel and watch the videos. Right. Today we are going to talk about the billing and subscription module. So in this module, last two videos I have described about the I have introduced building a subscription module, and I have given you some examples how this works. So today I'm going to do the first setups, I mean initial setups, which related to building a subscription module. Otherwise you can't process building a subscription module in Business Central properly. Right. In order to start billing and subscription module, first we will have to set up in source codes. So if I got the source codes under the source setups, under the source code setup, if you go down, you can see here contract deferral releases. There are fast step called billing and subscription billing. Under subscription billing, you can set up source code for the billing and subscription module. The purpose of setup that specify which source code is used in GL when posting the release of contract deferrals subscription bill. I mean, which means if when you are posting any GL entries, that GL entry is going through this source setups. So this is the initial setup you'll have to do for the billing and subscription module. Then we can go to the items. Under the item card, we have to do few setups. So I have one item for the example Microsoft licenses. I'm using this item. Forget about the name, but get the point which I am going to explain you. So when this come to item card, we have service commitment options under the price and sales fast tab. If you come to the price and sales fast tab in item card, here we have service commitment options. Specify whether or not service commitment can be linked to this item, or if the item is being used for the recurring billing. This is only relevant if you are using subscription billing functionalities, which means you can use this option if you are using subscription and billing functionalities only. Right. By default, when you are creating new item, this service commitment option comes as a service without service commitment, which means there are no any billing and subscription module involvement for this service without service commitment. But when it comes to sales with service commitment, sales service commitment items, service invoicing item, if you select these through except for first one, those three will be linked to the billing and subscription module. I'll explain the importance of these two, why we are using these other three options. So when we go to this option, I'll ask Copilot what's the purpose of using these three fields. So if I ask Copilot, they suggest us, just give me few minutes, it'll take some times until it's come. I'll explain. Yeah, it came. Right. First one, sales without service commitment. As I told you, the item is not for the sale only and does not include service commitment or content. This is the default option. This is a default option when you are creating new item, which means not related to billing and subscription module. But if you change that to the sales with service commitment, it says the item can be sold with the additional service commitments which are used automatically or on request during the sales process, which means in my previous example, previous introduction example, I have shown you if your item is service item and you need to prorate the service item revenue throughout the period, like a Microsoft licenses. If so, you can go with this sales with service commitment option, which means revenue recognized throughout the period, not at the point of your selling. And second one is service commitment item. Service commitment item is the item can be used in the sales document, but invoice is done only through the contract in the form of the service commitment, which means you can create sales order for this item, but revenue will not recognize for the period, but item transactions also getting recorded, which means something similar to this service commitment, sales with service commitment, but here don't have any item involvement. But when it's come to service commitment items, you will sell that item throughout the period. And final one is invoicing item. Invoicing item means this, if you select this invoicing item option in the item card, you cannot create any sales order or purchase orders for this item. The reason for that is you are using this item for create invoices which related to billing and subscription module. I'll show you example. Just selecting invoicing item as the service commitment option. Now I'm going to sales order, and I'm going to create a new sales order, or I'll edit previous sales order. So when it's come to this sales order, I'll select same item, I'll remove it, and I'll select that item again. Once I selected it, system given me items that are marked as an invoicing item. You may not be used here. Please choose another item, which means if you select as a invoice item in commitment under the item card, you cannot proceed that items through the sales or purchase order. Then where you can proceed these items? That items you'll have to set up in um, commitment packages. There are option called service commitment packages. I'll explain you in next video, because this is a one of one setup of the billing and subscription module. Yeah, it will come on next video. So when you are creating these service commitment packages, you have option to select invoicing item. So that item, that if you select in the item card as invoice item, that item show you in the this service commitment package. This is a place you can record, you can use that service, you can use that invoice items. Right, let's go to the other options. If we go to the item card again, sales order, right. I hope this sales without service commitment is okay, because this is something, if you're not using billing and subscription module for your items, you'll have to select this one. Sales with service commitment means if it's something very similar to Microsoft licenses. If you are selling licenses, so those revenues you need to prorate throughout the period. And service commitment item also something same. So if I select this and I'll go to same sales order. Actually, guys, this is kind of little bit critical to understand, but if you are uh, post a few transactions, if you try few entries, you can get understand this properly. Right. In this sales order, I'll select this item again. 1006, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And content I'll give as a 1, and Unit price. I will give it as 100. Now, in normal sales order, if you are preview posted, you can see the double entries from the sales order. Some cost goes to the cost of goods sold, and income goes to revenue account, and there are some kind of item related entries, inventory get credits, and vendor get debits, uh, debtor get debits. But if you preview this, right, you will not get any GL entries here, because the reason for that is we need to prorate that value for the future period. So hence that there are only item entries, but you will not get any GL entries at the point of your posting. This is the different between normal selection as well as the selection of uh, service items. Let me show you. Service commitment items. So if you go to the sales with service commitment, is a kind of, as I told you, it's a kind of same thing but not related to item transactions. So this is one of the important and one of the main setup you'll have to do in do for the billing and subscription module. If you select here in wrong way, your transactions, your entries will get wrong when you are proceeding your billing and subscription module throughout the period. So hope this will be important video for you all. Actually, in YouTube or Google, we don't have proper videos related to billing and subscription module to get understand. So I had to post few entries, few transactions to give this video to you. So hope you have got something. So we'll come up with another video related to service commitment package setup, next setup after this one. So stay touch guys. So until next video, say